Yeah, nigga, that's that KickTalk. Yeah, nigga, that's that KickTalk. You see, I'm wearing Jordans, that's that KickTalk.
What up, world? Where the shoes at? This is your boy Stretch. This is Steeple Horse, and this is the 7th episode of KickTalk. We have a lot to discuss in this week, man. Hella stuff dropped, man. Vanessa Bryant dropped a bunch of Kobe gems. Nike and Jordan Brand 2027 Summer Leagues, the Brick Report, and so much more. Before we get into any of that, make sure you comment, subscribe, and like. The likes help. Everything helps, man. Whatever you can do, help your boy out, man. Never thought I'd be reporting on Sauconys. But anyway, Westside Gunn has his own Saucony, the Saucony ProGrid Omni 9. He has two colorways called Spider-Man, and they release spring 2027. The red pair rocks a red mesh upper, the black TPU overlay shaped like webbing, white Saucony logo land on the lateral side that matches the sock liner, silver toe panels, and Griselda Scorpion on the lateral heel. The blue pair has blue mesh on the upper with the red web-like TPU overlays. Silver details the Saucony logo and the lateral side and the toe panels, while white details the sock liner and outsole. Griselda Scorpion logo details the lateral heels. Now these alright, man. I mess with them. I don't know how much they going for, but I think that's a very important detail in all of this. But right now, there's no retail price leaked, but it's gonna be a busy spring 27, so we'll see. We'll see. It really just depends on how much that price point is, for real, for real. They alright though. The blue one, I want to say it's better than the red one. I ain't gonna hold you. But since when does Spider-Man wear, blue with red webs? He usually wear the red one is more accurate to Spider-Man. So I might. Hard to tell. Now if they would have released like now, probably would have caught because Spider-Man come out this month. It's July, right? Yeah, at the end of the month. Yeah, boy, would have got him right now. Tell you that. Shit, now I gotta wait. Probably not. First for Adidas, man, we got the Harden Volume 10 Northern Lights releasing August 1st for 160 USD. Now it has a Northern Lights print that covers the upper. Then you have black detail in the collar, tongue, and the heels. Now I like these. I ain't gonna hold you, but I ain't gonna buy full price. They clean though. Like most of Harden shoes with this 10 has been really nice for on court, but I don't know about casual wear. I wear the 9s in casual wear, but I don't know about the 10s. I have to see, man. Right now, probably not. Bad Bunny Adidas BadBo 1.1 in chalk white and gray. They released September 15th with a retail price of 120 USD. They come in a chalk white, gray, 2 pink color scheme, and these pictures are from Hype Solutions. I believe they're on Instagram. They look like a low top version of the 1.0. So you have the BadBo 1.0, and I believe the 1.1 is a low top version. But they have a suede upper, dark gray mesh on the underlays, an all white midsole, and a gray outsole. Pink details the tongue and heels. Bad Bunny's logo also lands on the heels. I'm not a fan of the BadBo, so I think they're all so far have been trash. Although, from what I've seen, they look better on foot than they do, just out the box. But if you could find a picture of the BadBos on foot, yeah, they look way better, but they still not for me. But that price point, 120, man, them is about to move, bro. And plus, his following. That boy got a cult like following. It don't matter what he dropped. Them motherfuckers about to move. Don't even matter. Of course, we got a little bit more Adidas news to get to. Next, we have the Adidas Crazy Energy Sophie Cunningham PE releasing July 24th with the retail price of 120 USD. They rock a pink, white, and blue color scheme. If you don't know who Sophie Cunningham is, she is a guard on the Indiana Fever who went viral a week ago for pointing the whole. Yeah, that shit was weird. I don't understand what was racist about it, but, and of course, she's on the same team as Caitlin Clark. We'll talk about her later, briefly. I don't know if you ever seen Sophie Cunningham, but she looks like a Barbie. Her shoe also looks like they Barbie inspired, Pink gradient upper, light pink gets to a darker pink as you go from heel to toe. Blue lands on the side panels and Adidas logos on the heels and on the tongues. You can also see an illustration of Sophie Cunningham on the insoles. These are very, very, very girly. Not for me. Maybe there's some female ballers out there that might be fucking with them. And she's been pretty, I don't know, I want to say controversial lately, or like I said, she went viral last week, so that might help these move. I don't know. These might be the MAGA Adidas for all I know. We'll see. For me, it's a no-go, obviously. Like I said, they look like they inspired by Barbie. I'm straight, bruh. But she's not the only one with her own Adidas Crazy Energy. Also, Satou Sabally has her own PE that also releases July 24th for 120 USD. Satou Sabally is a power forward with the New York Liberty. She's teammates with Sabrina Ionsko. I don't know how to say her name. Satou, and even Sabrina's last name. And if y'all know Sabrina. She has the Sabrina 4s. She got she's on her fourth signature with Nike. So, anyways, this colorway has an orange gradient upper. Light orange gets to a dark orange as you go from heel to toe. Green accents hit the side panels and the Adidas logos on the heels and tongues. A leaf-like graphic details the insoles and sock liners. These ain't for me. But at least these are... I was reading that this pair is more so inspired by her last team. Apparently she was in Phoenix last season, but now she's on the New York Liberty. So that's why they're orange. And obviously don't go with the color of the new team. Or not. Maybe it's just a conspiracy theory. Who fucking knows? Man, we got hella Nike news, so just sit back, relax, and listen to the kids, you feel me? First up, we have the Nike Air Max 90 Mr. Fantastic, released in summer 2027. They rock a harbor blue, white, military blue, and this information coming from Sneaker Files, Z Sneakerhead Z, and Sneaker Market Row. Get used to hearing those names because you're going to hear them throughout the entirety of this video because they dropped a bunch of gems this week. So, hey, that's what we covering, you feel me? As far as this colorway, they originally released in 2006. They're obviously inspired by the leader of the Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic. Blue leather upper with a darker blue around the laces. White details the sock liner, white swoosh, and the midsole. The rubber outsoles matches the upper, like the same blue. These are alright. I would literally only cop them because I'm big Marvel. You feel me? Big comic books. So that's probably the only reason why I cop them. If they release without the Mr. Fantastic name, I wouldn't buy them. Real spill. And I can also say that about the next joint. This is the Nike Air Max 95 Human Torch, also released in summer 2027 with the retail price of 200 USD. They rock a deep red, orange blaze, varsity maze, max orange, shock orange, and white color scheme. This is also coming from Sneaker Files, Z Sneakerhead Z, Sneaker Market Row, and Brandon Ian. These are inspired by everyone's favorite member of the Fantastic Four, the Human Torch. They have different shades of red, yellow, and orange on the side panels. They try to give off this flame look, and also the new release will have the Big Bubble update. So that'll be cool, I'm sure. I know a lot of people are fucking with 95s right now. I'm not really a big fan of the 95s at all. So again, if I was to pick these up, it's literally because it's the Human Torch. That's it. There's nothing like if they release without that name, nothing appealing about them to me, just to me. Next up, we have the Nike Vaporposite coming in copper and metallic orange, and they release August 2026 with the retail price of 170 USD. This sneaker is a mix between the Nike Vapor X tennis shoe and the Foamposite. It really looks like a Foamposite low, if you ask me. They have the Foamposite shell upper. They have the Vapor X build, a Foamposite shell upper with black mud guards and icy translucent outsoles. These is cool. Like 170. That's alright, I guess. I wouldn't. I'm a hope that they brick and then get them later. You know, if I was to get them, I'm not paying 170 for them. That's just me. I'd rather pay full price for regular ass Foamposites than pay full price for these. But I would get them on a disco. I go to Nike outlets and they were sitting. The metallic pair though, that shit's fire. I ain't gonna hold you. That metallic pair, the copper pair, excuse me. The copper pair, yeah, them is a goer. That's a goer. Them is saucy. Not done with the Nike Air Max because Victor Salomon's Nike Air Max 90 trophies released July 10th at Shoe Palace inside Grand Canal Shops at the Venetian. No word on a wider release, but it is expected. The retail price is 250 USD. They rock a black and metallic gold color scheme. And these pictures are from Young Corey. They rock a premium black leather, gold details, the Nike branding on the tongue, and Victor Salomon's signature on the heels. They come with diamond-studded Nike swooshes and a gold bracelet-like shoestring. I'm pretty sure they come with some regular shoestring, but this like gold shoestring that look like a bracelet, that shit's hard. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit's hard. I really like these. The leather looks really good, man. But that 250 tag for some fucking Air Maxes couldn't be me. And I like the 90s. I think the 90s are my favorite Air Maxes, but I'm not dropping 250 on no Air Maxes, bro. Not these, at least. It's got to be something that I missed back in the day that I would have to spend 250 on. But these, nah, not happening. They clean though. Not only these, but Victor Solomon has a Nike Air Force 1 Low trophies, also releasing July 10th. They released July 10th at Shoe Palace inside Grand Canal Shops at the Venetia. Still no word on a wider release. Retail was 250 USD. They also rock a black and metallic gold color scheme, and these pictures are from Whorehead Souls or Sales. Is it Sales? Yeah, Whorehead Sales. They have that premium black leather upper as well. Gold details the branding on the tongue and Victor Solomon signature on the heels. They have these aggressive looking Nike swooshes in gold, super hard, and the same bracelet like shoestring option. Yeah, these is nice too. And the leather looks like it's great, bro. But that 250, that tag is gross. Couldn't be me. Could not, for the life of me, be me. Victor Nike Air Force 1 Low Red, part of a pack that's supposed to release fall 2026. You can't really see much of the shoe. It's just a teaser. It has a red leather upper with Victor dog head logo detailing the lateral heels and the insoles. The white has a white Nike swoosh which matches the white midsoles, and they're supposed to have the 2001 shape. You can't see the whole shoe. You can only see like the back half, but you get the gist of it, right? I mean, it's not going to change much. So, yeah, these is cool. 140 is wait, there is no retail price yet. So, I don't even know what they're going to retail for yet. Ugh. They better come out in about 130-ish if they want to move like that for sure. Next up, we have the Nike Air Force 1 Low LX Icon released in summer 2026 with a retail price of 140 USD. They rock a green apple and chlorophyll color scheme. About the shoe, it's like not quite patent leather, but a shiny candy apple green leather upper. You feel me? It look good. I ain't gonna hold you, with the ostrich print on the Nike swooshes with the matching candy green translucent outsole. The word icon is in black on the lateral heels. It's not much to it, but these is nice, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna go out to buy them, but they is nice. I have to catch them on some disco shit, but that's the only way. But yeah, them is nice. I definitely would be surprised to see them like go on day one. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe a little because of Air Force Ones and people be weird if it ain't got no hype or it ain't got nobody name behind it. Shit just be sitting low key sometimes. So I think they'll do good though. We got a little bit of Foamposite news, man. I don't know if you know, but I love Foamposites. Next we have the Nike Air Force 1 Low Ghostface, released in October 2026 with the retail price of 125 USD. They rock a cement white, black, gem red, and metallic silver color scheme. These are inspired by the slasher, Ghostface's mask. They rock a white leather upper with black smudges throughout the entire upper. Has a burned look to the Nike swooshes. The Nike branding on the tongues are inspired by the Scream logo. And then you have red Nike swooshes on the heels and an all black midsole and outsole. It took me a minute because at first I was like, I don't see it, bro. I didn't see correlation between Scream or Ghostface and this sneaker, but I get it. And that charm, it has a charm that comes with it. Big brick cell phone like in the first Scream movie. Fire. Nah, these is fire. They ain't gonna sit. I'd be surprised. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd be surprised if these sat. These is nice, bro. But again, ain't nobody's name on it. It's not a collab. It's not an official collab with Scream. So who knows? Y'all some fucking hype beasts. So ain't no telling. Ain't no fucking telling. Y'all niggas is hype beasts. So, but hopefully they do brick. That means it could be an easy cop for people like me. This is an Air Force One I definitely show up for. Let's talk about some Foamposites, you feel me? Let's talk about foams for a little bit. I know we talked about the Nike Vapor Posit just a little bit ago, but now we're going to talk about the Nike Air Force One Low Foamposite Pro, which is coming in pewter and gem red, and they release summer 2027 with the retail price of 180 USD. The silver pair rocks a pewter and black color scheme, and the red pair rocks a gem red and black color scheme. This information comes from Z Sneakerhead Z and Sneaker Market Row. These originally released back in 2012 and turned into an instant classic amongst collectors. The pewter pair features a metallic silver upper with a foam shell-like look with the black swoosh on the lateral sides. Black also hits the midsoles. And you can see like a visible air unit. And they have black rubber outsoles. No, not for me. I'm cool. He's always been ass to me, so nah. 180? Fuck no. No thank you. But anyways, and the other one is the gem red pair. They feature gem red upper in a foam shell like look with black Nike swoosh, and on the lateral sides with a black Nike swoosh on the lateral sides. Black also details the midsoles and the rubber outsoles. So this doesn't have that visible unit like the pewter pair. So these still trash. Like, I don't like any of these. I haven't seen one that I liked. They painted over the holes. The holes are still there, but they don't go straight through. I don't know. These is weak to me. They always been weak. I'll do the Vaporposites before I do these. Absolutely. Cause why? Y'all like them though? Hey, I respect it. And it's gonna be a no for me, dude. But we have more Foamposite news, and that makes me very happy. Okay? I love foams. This came yesterday. Nike Air Foamposite 1 Gradient Pink released in summer 2027. They will come in red plum, barely grape color scheme, and this information comes also from Z Sneakerhead Z and Sneaker Market Row. They will rock a dark pink that transitions to white from the collar to the outsole. Transitions are usually the transitions from the gradients that we talked about, like in the Adidas that we talked about earlier. It went from, they went horizontally, but this one goes vertically. So it'll start at the collar as like a dark pink, and it'll transition into a white, and then that milky white midsole. Well, these are just mock-ups right now. I'm the type of nigga that gotta wait until the actual shoe drops for me to have a real opinion. So right now, it's just, we'll see. But I'm not excited about this one. This is not a mock-up that gets me excited. So can't say that about this next one. The Nike Air Foamposite 1 30th anniversary, released in summer 2027 with a retail price of 230 USD. That ain't gonna hold up. That shit's gonna go up to 240. Guarantee it. Anyways, they rock a white, black, game royal, and metallic silver color scheme. And this information comes from Sneaker Files, Z Sneakerhead Z, and Sneaker Market Row. This colorway will celebrate 3 decades of the Foamposite. It will feature an all over star graphic upper with reflective detailing that transforms looks in direct light. So yeah, these are one that I'm excited about. These look like they about to go crazy, even though this is just a mock-up. But I'm pretty sure like it's gonna look stupid. This is gonna be hard. So this is one I can't wait for. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what they look like. I'll wear them in 2028 when I get them. Did you hear me say I had Foamposite news? Cause I got more. The Nike Air Foamposite Pro Black Mummy Duck releasing November 3rd for 240 USD. They rock a black, barely volt, and white color scheme, and this information comes from Z Sneakerhead Z, Sneaker Market Row, and Brandon Ian. They rock a black foam shell upper with a pattern that looks like mummy wraps. Mummy duck branding on the heels replaces the Nike swoosh and the glow-in-the-dark outsoles. If you've watched any of my videos or listened to the podcast, I am a sucker for glow-in-the-dark soles, or just glow-in-the-dark in general. If it glows in the dark, shit's probably gonna be fire to me. And I love 3M. I love 3M reflective, and I love like sneaker straps. Those things get me all the time. But anyway, yeah, these hard. These gonna go crazy. As long as it looks just like the mock-up, yeah, these gonna go crazy. I cannot wait to see an actual picture, and I'm hoping I can be able to cop. And I hope that y'all hate foams by then. But these gonna move for sure because of that damn duck on the heel. These gonna move for sure. Y'all gonna associate this because they are associated with the Oregon Ducks, and they had like a gray pair that looked the same. So y'all gonna eat these up. I already know. But they're doing something different on the Foamposites in 2027 because there's gonna be a Nike SB Air Foamposite 1 in white, black, and team red color scheme. They will release spring 2027 with a retail price of 240 USD. This information comes from Sneaker Market Row. There are no images, but it makes sense if you think about it, all right? Skateboarders go hard on their shoes. And if you've ever owned a pair of Foamposites, Foamposites are hard to beat. They are hard to beat down. You can scuff the paint and all that stuff, but the shape keeps its integrity every time. So it came out of nowhere, and it kind of feels like Nike just doing shit right now, but it do make sense. If you think about it, it do make sense. Like, this is one of the most indestructible shoes that you gonna find, and now you put in, the skateboard technology to it. Ooh, the motherfucker's gonna last forever. Forever, you feel me? But that's it for the Foamposite news. Let's keep going. We got more Nike news. Next up, we have the Nike ZoomFlight 5 White Midnight Navy releasing summer 2027 with the retail price of 170 USD. They rock a white, midnight navy, metallic silver, and multicolor and pine green color scheme. This information comes from Sneaker Files, Z Sneakerhead, Sneaker Market Row, and Brandon Ian. Jason Kidd wore these back in his days as a Dallas Maverick. They originally released in 1997 and retroed in 2008. White leather. They come in a white leather upper, midnight navy accents throughout the entire upper, and highlighted by the iridescent bug eye on the lateral midsole. These aren't as good as the black pair, but they ain't far from them. Alright, these is fucking fire, and I cannot wait for these. I need these. These is hard, hard, hard. If you've been watching my channel at all, whether that be TikTok or even here on YouTube, man, you know I've been asking for these. I think even on Instagram, bro. I need these for sure. Some of the best news of the week was the Nike Air ZoomFlight, the glove in white poison green, released in summer 2027 with the retail price of 170 USD. They will rock a white, black, and mean green color scheme, and this information comes from Sneaker Market Row. These go stupid. They last released in 2013, and let me put a bookmark right there because I remember when they were last released. The black ones didn't. I don't recall the black ones moving, but the white ones definitely didn't move. I seen these in chic shoes, and I was like, you know what? They could fall a little longer because they had been sitting for a minute already. So I'm like, man, they still selling them fucking full price. I need that discount. I needed the discount, and then I forgot all about them, and then they were gone. Sad. Now they fucking going. That resale's probably crazy now. Shit. But we'll continue. They're expected to remain OG. They have a white leather shroud with black accents detailing the black leather Nike swoosh, the black leather overlays on the medial side, and the black zipper under the shroud, white mesh upper with the monkey paw on the lateral sides in neon green. Ooh. It's a great follow-up. See, now we have the black pair that's releasing in a couple months. We also have the blue pair that's releasing soon. I don't remember exactly when. And now the white pair. Man, this could be all I get for the year, and I'll be just fine, bro. No cap. That's how excited I am for these. I bought a pair this year, but this could be my second pair of the year, and I'd be just fine. For next year, I should say. That could be all I buy next year, and I'll be fine. I ain't gonna hold it. I got enough shoes. I could buy just that, and I'll be alright. Next up, AJ Dybantsa. Is that how you say his name? Dybantsa debuts a new Nike GT model. If you don't know AJ, he is the number 1 overall pick, and he went to the Washington Wizards. The Wizards should be formidable next year too, so should help. This is a low cut model with an inner mesh booty, and this particular colorway has Foamposite looking overlays, a mini swoosh on the lateral toe, and Dybantsa's logo on the lateral heel. I really like this sneaker. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what they are, but they are fire. Only thing that scares me is I don't know if you remember the Foamposites, those chrome Foamposites that released years ago. I just don't want them to peel off like those did. But outside of that, as long as they figured that out, these is probably a cop. As long as the retail also ain't too crazy, like over 200, nah, probably not. But these is hard. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if it's just the colorway or if it's the actual model. I would need to see some more colorways to determine that. But this colorway for sure, I need that. These is fire. Next up, we have the Nike Ja 4 Nightmare, released in August 13th for 130 USD. Some of these photos come from prm.stocks.01. They have this gradient textile upper, color transitions from green to dark blue. The green swoosh is made to look like a J next to the A. Jaws logo is on the tongues. So far with the Nike Ja 4s, I haven't seen a bad colorway. They're all pretty nice, and I hope they all brick so I can get them all later. That's just what I do. They are nice though. I don't know why. I don't know. The blue, the transition to the obsidian kind of throws me off a little bit. It should have been black. That would have been, but they still nice. Next up, we have the Nike Ja 4 Jaws, releasing September 18th with a retail price of 140 USD. So a little $10 markup because of the Jaws. You know, oh, it's Jaws. So yeah, they come in a diffuse blue, Cambry, glacier blue, and blackened blue. And these pictures are from Rue Kicks. They are inspired by the 1975 movie Jaws, which was a killer shark. Yeah. Diffuse blue that transitions to a lighter. They feature a diffuse blue that transitions to a lighter blue, but they transition vertically. They don't do side to side horizontally, excuse me. The A still stands with the Nike swoosh acting as a J. The highlight of this colorway is the Jaws logo on the tongues, with Jaws logo acting as Jaws' tongue. These is hard, alright? They all hard, actually. I haven't seen a bad colorway, so they all pretty nice to me. So that's just me. These is nice. It could sit like the Jurassic Park joints from the Ja 3. Those didn't move, even though they was hella hard. Those didn't too much move, so we'll see about that. And finally, for the Ja 4s, we have the Nike Ja 4 Rise, releasing July 31st with a retail price of 130 USD. The problem is that they exclusively release in China, but these images come from Hutu 609. This colorway features a pink upper with gold accents hitting the A and the Nike swoosh and what looks to be a pink translucent outsole and a black sock liner. Also nice, but out of the colorways that I've seen, this is probably on the lower tier. These aren't as good as the last ones, in my opinion. We're just talking about my opinion. Too bad they only release in China. That shit's whack. That shit sucks. We need that. That just made them go up in value for no reason. Dang, they probably would have bricked out here, probably. But now they're gonna be something that's sought after. I said that we would talk about Kalen later, and here we are. The Nike Kalen 1 Yellow, releasing holiday 2026 with a retail price of 140 USD. They rock a yellow zest, racer blue, and soft yellow color scheme. These motherfuckers remind me of Big Bird, bro. I don't know if that's done on purpose, but that's what they remind me of. This colorway rocks a yellow color scheme, just all yellow for the most part. Double swooshes on the lateral side in like blue. If you get up close, you'll notice that the upper has a bunch of C's on the lateral sides and 2's on the medial sides. Kalen's CC logo lands on the tongue. And if you didn't know, on the sole unit, Nike combined a Cushline midsole and a 4-foot Air Zoom turbo cushioning. So that's what we're doing with the CC so far. She's 2 for 2. The two solid colors. I really have shitted on KD with the solid colors on the first 10 colorways. But so far, CC has 2 solid colorways so far. But I still fuck with both colorways, especially the blue one. Blue's my favorite color. So It's not hitting the same as KD's. KD's is not hitting like these. These is better. Still in the Nike area. We're still talking about Nikes. But we're going to finish off our Nike section with a bunch of Kobe conversation. And we'll start that off with the Kobe Bryant Nike Air Force One Low, Lord of the Rings, released in August 2026 with the 155 USD color. They rock a white safety orange color scheme. They are inspired by Kobe Bryant's one and only appearance as a player at Rucker Park, which was super popular in the 90s and 2000s. You had to be there. I ain't even from New York, and we all know about the Rucker. That's where most of the N1 stars and a lot of people played at the Rucker. They are called Lord of the Rings because that's what they nicknamed Kobe, Lord of the Rings. You know, back in the N1 days, you used to get nicknames. Everybody had a nickname. Come on, Hot Sauce, Ayo, Half Man, Half Amazing. There's all kind of guys with nicknames, and that was part of that culture. And they gave Kobe his nickname, which was Lord of the Rings, because I believe he was just coming off his third ring. So that name was warranted. Shit was perfect. They rock an all white leather upper with visible orange stitching throughout the entirety of the sneaker. Kobe's logo on the lateral heels, NYC logo, much like the NYC logo on the pair Kobe wore, but it has Kobe shield on the tongues. That shit is nice. Yeah, these is cool, man. I fuck with these. These is nice. These gonna go. These are gonna go, and I fuck with that. I fuck with orange for real. My son's cancer ribbon is orange. I fuck with orange for sure. I definitely fuck with these. They ain't do us no favors on the retail though. They ain't do us none. We get a first look at the Nike Kobe 3 Low Protro WNBA All-Star. They released July 24th with the retail price of 190 USD. These images come from Pluto.sneakers, spelled SNKRS. You can likely find them on IG. Anyways, they come in a gradient mesh base, which transitions from white to pink from toe to heel, with a TPU caged overlay, a white leather toe box, and an iridescent chrome heel. They are finished off with a pink midsole and a milky translucent outsole. These is cool. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get them. Even if they bricked, I probably wouldn't get them. I do like that, the heel, but I think the Kobe 3 Low is better than the mid, but still I'm good. Still I am straight. If you didn't know, Vanessa Bryant went on Instagram and she dropped a bunch of new colorways. And if they're releasing or not, I don't know. So we'll figure that out as the time comes. But at this moment, she just dropped a bunch of Kobe. So we're just gonna get into all of what she dropped. We're just gonna get into everything that she dropped, starting with the Nike Kobe 5 Protro Philadelphia Eagles, released in January 16, 2027 for 200 USD. They rock a pine green, stealth, vast gray, and that information comes from Brandon Ian. If you didn't know, Kobe was a big Eagles fan. He's from Philly, so he's a big Eagles fan. Unfortunately, we own them. But anyways, they are inspired, obviously, by the Philadelphia Eagles. They rock a pine green suede base with white leather overlays and a gray shaggy Nike swoosh, a white tongue midsole, and rubber outsole. I think these is cool. Um, if they release with that damn, they gonna call them Philadelphia Eagles. It'd be a tough buy, cause man, I do not fuck with that team. I hate the coach. I hate Coach Sirianni, dude. That dude is trash. I do not like that guy. Uh, Big Dom, hate that guy. Him and Drake Greenlaw. Come on, man. I do not fuck with the Eagles, bro. It took me, it took me, I had to swallow my pride just to buy the damn, what I'm saying, the Madden shit, fucking eagle on it. I don't hate them like that, but man, I really still don't fuck with them. Like I hate the Cowboys, I hate the Raiders, but ugh, I don't strongly dislike the Eagles. So we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling when they release. They do look good. I would normally cop, but fuck the Eagles. Next up, we have the Nike Kobe 6 Protro Polka Dot Pack. And they're rumored to release, don't know when. They are reportedly inspired by Minnie Mouse. You have two colorways, one with a white base and one with a red base. The white pair has red polka dots throughout the entire upper. The red pair has white polka dots throughout the entire upper. Both have black Nike swooshes and black Kobe logos on the tongues. Yeah, these is the Kobe 6s, bro. They gonna move if they drop. Man, I don't care about none of that. They gonna move. Ain't no questions about it. They hard though. I like them. Kobe 6 is my favorite Kobe's. They gonna move, boy. Let's see if they ever drop though. That's the thing. Will they ever drop? Especially two? What if they dropped as an actual pack? If they dropped as an actual pack, they ain't been doing packs in a minute. They ain't really been doing them, but you gotta buy both pairs. That'd be fire. That would make them way more appealing for me too. They already nice, but if I could get two for one, retail be like 450. Ugh. I don't like that, but yeah, we can get busy with that. She also dropped the Nike Kobe 6 Protro Bellissima, also rumored to release soon. Maybe, who knows? Uh, Bellissima, I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. It translates to the most beautiful or extremely beautiful in Italian. And if you know Kobe lived in Italy for a good chunk of his adolescence because his dad played overseas. So they rock a floral design throughout the upper, accompanied with embroidered flowers and embroidered Nike swoosh in pink. A white heel counter matches the tongues and midsole. A green Kobe logo details the tongues, and a gum rubber outsole. This is one of a few I don't think I've seen them actually replace the textile the textile like snake like ridges on the Kobe 6, and they just completely took it off. I think this is the first time I've seen that, but these is hard. These is hard. They drop these gonna go for sure. These ain't gonna sit. These hard. There's a bunch of people thinking of what's inspired by what and yada yada yada. I don't know what they're inspired by. Just she put Bellissima, and that's all she wrote on her little caption. So that's all we're gonna rock with. Next up, this is actually not from Mrs. Vanessa Bryant, but we have the Nike Kobe 8 Protro Shanghai Fireworks They are set to release November 11th for 200 USD. They rock a laser orange cinnabar, safety orange color scheme. Originally, they released in 2013 as a China exclusive, but now they're going to be releasing in the States. They have an engineered mesh upper, and if you didn't know, when you see the Kobe 9 EM, it means engineered mesh. This is a Kobe 8, I'm just saying. They have an engineered mesh upper with fireworks graphic throughout the upper. Orange heel counters match the midsole with an icy translucent outsole. These is nice, man. They probably break, and I'll probably end up getting them. I don't think these are gonna move. This is not a day one cop for me. These I have to be like, if I wake up or if I got it, I'll get them. I probably won't get these. I ain't gonna hold you. I change them, but they are nice. I still fuck with them. Vanessa Bryant also leaked this Nike Kobe 9 EM California Mountain Snake. They may drop. I don't know. They probably will though. This one, a California Mountain King snake is a harmless, non-venomous snake that often comes in red, black, and white skin. If you didn't know, because I didn't know, so I thought that would be valuable information for you guys, because I didn't know. Like the California Mountain Snake, this colorway has a textile upper, a white midsole with red speckles, white on the heels, that translucent outsole. Like the California Mountain Snake, this colorway has a textile upper, a white midsole with red speckles, white on the heels, and red translucent outsoles. The Nike swooshes are white and outlined in black. I think these are decent. They do look a lot like that damn snake. So, yeah, these are cool. I ain't gonna put too much on it. I think that these will probably end up releasing. This look like something that would release. That just what looks like. No real deep dive into that. They just look like these will be releasing. These will break regardless, but these are cool. I would definitely cop these on the disco. Probably be a solid ass hoop sneaker too. Next up, we have the Nike Kobe 9 Elite Low Protro Dusty Pink. There's no inspo behind this. She did drop these too, Mrs. Vanessa Bryant. She did drop these too. They have different shades of pink weaved into the fly knit upper with white swooshes and a rusted pink midsole, and a gum rubber outsole completes this colorway. These is cool. I'm not the biggest fan of the Kobe, the 9 Elites. I love the 10 Elites. Those are way better to me. But these is cool. When's the last time you seen some damn fly knit? Like, ugh, I love fly knit. They shouldn't have stopped doing that. I wonder why did they stop doing that. I love fly knit. And finally, for the Nike and the Kobe section, we have the Nike Kobe 9 Elite High Protro, and the streets is calling them Iron Man, and it's easy to see why. There's no telling if these are actually releasing though. They rock a red fly knit upper with gold accents on the trimming, with an all white midsole and carbon fiber shanks in the midsole and an all white outsole. The Nike swoosh and Kobe's logo are reminiscent of Tony Stark's arc reactor in the middle of his chest that gave his suit the energy it needed. Yeah, these are cool. Would I rock them? Absolutely. Are they actually inspired by Iron Man? I doubt it, but I can see why people say that. I think they're inspired by something else, but it doesn't matter. These is fire. First up for the Jordan news, we have the Jordan Melo 5.5 returning 2027 with the retail price of 155 USD. They come in a black, taxi, university blue, metallic silver color scheme, and this information is coming from KicksFinder. They originally released on Black Friday in 2005. They have Denver Nugget colors where Carmelo spent the early part of his career. I think it was like 7, 8 years he spent with the Denver Nuggets. They rock a black nubuck. They're expected to remain OG. They rock a black nubuck upper, university blue details, the sock liners, outsoles, side panels, and embroidered heels. Yellow hits the Jumpman. Yellow hits the inside of the tongue and the Jumpman logo on the heels. And they have a metallic silver tongue. Now, I had a pair of Melo 5.5 back in the day. It wasn't this colorway. They were black, metallic silver, and red. Them hoes had me in a chokehold. Me and my girlfriend at the time had bought us both a pair. Them shits was hard to me. Them shits was hard. I think this is very underrated. Very underrated. It took a long time to retro these. But these is a hood classic, bro. These is a hood classic. And I'm glad to see them coming out. They probably won't do well because y'all niggas is hype beasts, but I'll probably end up getting a pair. Just for the kid in me. We also got news that the Air Jordan Future Low will be returning summer 2027 in cool gray and the Gamma colorway. They will be coming summer 2027 for 145 USD. The cool gray colorway will come in cool gray, black, white, and the Gamma light colorway will come in black, metallic silver, black from KicksFinder. They have this like woven upper. I never liked these. I ain't gonna hold you. I never liked these. They have the 11 soles. That's the only thing that was appealing. There were like some colorways that had a lot of 3M, and like I said earlier in this video, I love 3M. That's just my shit. But those are the only ones that were kind of appealing to me. These don't move me. They probably won't. I don't even know if they'll move, bro. I don't think so. They have to come in limited stock, and because I don't even know why they bringing them back. It's not like they did really well when they first dropped. They just these are. I don't know if you watch anime, but this is like a filler episode in anime. They just looking for something to release. I couldn't tell you why they releasing these. Next up, we have the Jordan Tatum 5 in Bright Concord. These are released in holiday 2026 with a retail price of 135 USD. This particular colorway rocks a Bright Concord, Bright Mango, Urban Lilac, China Rose color scheme, and these pictures come from Sneaker Collector. Sneakers SNKR_collector 123. Alright, so these look completely different than everything that the Tatums have been from 1 to 4. They took a complete 180. They remind me of the Diamond Turfs. I don't know why, but just they remind me of the Nike Air Diamond Turfs. The ones, not the twos. Purple covers most of the colorway. We have a pink splatter like in the middle and on the side panels, and that's pretty much the end of this colorway. I don't know. They have this midfoot. It's not a midfoot, but they have a strap now. They really remind me of the Diamond Turfs. Am I tripping to make that comparison? Am I tripping? I think they do. I'll make sure to put up a picture so you know I ain't tripping. We have a Travis Scott Fragment Air Jordan 1 Low OG sample out here. This is just a sample pair, and the images come from Chicken Wop _ I don't know if these will release. I hear that the relationship between Jordan and Travis is looking a little bit on the murky side. So I don't know if these will actually release. I heard he's going probably to Nike. It's just the rumors. I have no idea how true any of that is. But if these did release, would you be messing with them? They have a black leather base with blue detailing, the toe box and the heels. You can also see Travis's Cactus Jack logo on the left heel and the Fragment logo on the right heels. A white backwards swoosh. That's his signature. So would y'all mess with these if they dropped? I think these is decent. I'll fuck with them. I'm not the biggest Travis Scott sneaker guy, but these is cool. I'll mess with these. I didn't care for the pink joints that dropped this year. A lot of people did, but I didn't. I don't too much care for any of Travis Scott's, but you know, if you got it, you got heat. That's subjective, by the way. The Air Jordan 3 White Cement will be returning summer 2027 with the retail price of $215 USD. They will rock a white, cement gray, and fire red color scheme. This information is coming from Sneaker Files and Z Sneakerhead Z. I know that they lastly released recently in 2023 as a reimagined. I still haven't even worn mine, so I don't know if I'm getting these. I ain't gonna hold you. I still haven't even wore those joints. But this next one is supposed to release. No reimagined GMO bullshit. Probably supposed to be extremely close to OG like they're doing with the True Blues. And if they do that, they will kick that price up to $230 by the time that they're supposed to release, just like they did with the True Blue. They will rock an all white leather upper with elephant print overlays over the heels and toes, black and white midsoles, and an all gray rubber outsole. Red details the Jumpman logo on the tongues and eyelets. Yeah, I mean, if I haven't even wore the last joint, so I don't know if I'm getting these, bro. But if they're supposed to be, if that's the word, and they're supposed to be like the True Blues, as close to the OG as you're gonna get, maybe I will get them. Maybe I will. But I still gotta wear the reimagined joints because I haven't wore those yet. Dang. We got official images for the Air Jordan 4 comic book releasing July 25th, 2026 for $230 USD. They rock an off-white, anthracite, and fire pink color scheme. They are inspired by a comic book themed t-shirt from the 1980s, from 1985 to be exact. They rock an off-white leather upper with the gradient colors on the netting on the side panels with red, orange, yellow, purple, comic book inspired winged eyelets, and comic book inspired Nike Air branding on the heels, black and cream midsoles. The cream gives it an aged look, and a pink transparent outsole. Yep, I messes with these. I probably wouldn't get them day one or nothing like that because they're gonna break. They're not gonna move day one. Not to me. They're not gonna move week one. So we gonna see. I don't think these are gonna do good, but I like them. Just because I don't think they're gonna do good doesn't mean I don't like them. Just means I don't want to spend full price if I don't have to. And I don't think I'll have to with these. I think these brick. Especially on the heels. especially with them releasing on the heels of the True Blue 3s and this economy. Yeah, these ain't gonna move. We have the Air Jordan 4 MCS Jackie Robinson released in summer 2027 with a retail price of 225 USD. They will rock a royal blue, dark blue, dark royal blue, leg blue, and pale ivory color scheme. This information comes from Sneaker Files, Z Sneakerhead Z, Sneaker Market Row, and Brandon Ian. These will be baseball cleats, so don't go out there thinking that you're buying some regular ass Jordan 4s. They're not that. They're cleats. So if you ain't actually playing some softball, some adult softball, or you play baseball, don't just leave them alone. Unless you just a collector, and then that makes sense too. They are going to have different shades of blue on the upper. Jackie Robinson's signature lands on the lateral heel. An image of Jackie Robinson replaces the usual Jumpman or Nike branding on the heels. They're also clear. The heel tab and heel cups, they're all translucent, so you could just see right through it. 42 lands on the tongues, and they have an aging midsole for whatever reason. It's a fucking baseball cleat. Knowing Sneaker Files, this is probably accurate. This is what he's seen, so I would expect them to release and look like this. I wish that they dropped as a regular for it. These will go crazy. These is hard. Jackie Robinson's on the heel. That goes stupid. Like, you know you're iconic if you can replace the Nike Air branding and the Jumpman. Because what they could have done is have the Jumpman or the Nike branding in like translucent, so it, you can still have it there. But if it is, they're not, they didn't depict that. So if they completely removed it and just had Jackie Robinson there, yeah, that's how you know you're iconic. That's iconic. The Air Jordan 8 Ben 23 is releasing July 24th with a retail price of 350 USD. They rock a Legion Pine and red color scheme. This is the best Ben 23 colorway of the year to me. Not even close, by the way. This is lapping those threes, and there was something else that released. They are lapping the field, okay? These is hard. They have an all green upper with materials like suede, leather, and like a satin-ish. There are African-inspired artwork across the cross straps. The Ben 23 stamp lands on the left tongue. Gold lands on the insoles and inside the cross straps. These is hard, bro. They're not even, no question about it. These go crazy. $350 is still a steep ass price that I'm not paying, but these is hard. I ain't mad at y'all for buying these. I think that these would do good without the Ben stamp. At least they would for me. I think these go crazy. And if you don't know, they are limited to 2,300 pairs. Emphasis on the 23. So if you want them, you better act like them. Good luck, because these are going to be hard to get. I mean, anything with the name Ben is going to be hard to get, but these is actually super fire, and they're going to age well. So, yeah, good luck. We got news of the Air Jordan 9 Gem Red releasing summer 2027 with a retail price of 215 USD. They will rock a white, black, and gem red color scheme. This information comes from Sneaker Files, Sneaker Market Row, Brandon Ian, and Z Sneakerhead Z. These last released in 2019, and if they look like the 2019 pair, they'll have a white leather upper with red patent leather overlays on the mud guards, heels, and around the collars. And they have black eyelets. They are simple and they are nice. I like these. They will be a cop this time because in 2019 I wasn't looking at them. But if they release again, I will fuck with these. These are nice. No cap. I mean, we know that the Air Jordan 9 Space Jam is releasing August 29th, 215 USD. By now, we know that. And we know that they have a white, tune red, black color scheme. But Z gave us some more details of this release, and they are as follows. Special Space Jam packaging for the 30th anniversary of the film. Toon Squad box, white on the top with the Toon Squad, and then a galaxy looking bottom. Inside of the box, on the bottom of the shoebox, it reads: in 1996, the film Space Jam united two icons, Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny, in a cultural moment that defined a generation. The Air Jordan 9 and Air Jordan 11, both featured on screen, became legends in their own right. Now, 30 years later, Jordan Brand celebrates the film's enduring the legacy and MJ's timeless impact with the return of these classic silhouettes. Yeah, and they're expected to remain OG with this new packaging. Sign me up. Sign me up. Fire. Put all the flame emojis, because if you remember that 2016 release, the box for the Space Jams, yeah, they look like a little reminiscent. Yeah, they look reminiscent to that. I was seeing if I got them back there, if I could find them. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them, but yeah, they look reminiscent to that. That's fire. At least the Galaxy part of it. That shit's fire. The Toon Squad. Ooh, wait, that is a fire ass detail. Yes, yes, I want more. Run me that. I was on the fence about the Space Jam 9s. Now this just threw me over the fence. Threw me over it. And I'm happy. Happy to be here. I only got one pair of 9s anyway, bro. I need another pair. I only got the Kilroys. I could use another pair. Kilroy's is solid, but yeah, I could use another pair. Next up, we have the Howard University Air Jordan 11 cleats. They not going to release to the public, but there is a high and there is a low top version. Simply put, they both have blue patent leather like the team color, and it covers the entire upper. The usual mesh is patent leather, or leather, it's patent leather. The patent leather is patent leather. And like I said, they come in a mid-foot cut, and they have a low top cut. They have the red Jumpman logos, and that's pretty much the end of it. These go crazy. Oh man, Howard got blessed with these, man. For real, these is hard. I just wanted to, being that it's an HBCU, and HBCUs don't get a lot of love when it comes to notoriety, in my opinion. Not in comparison to the more mainstream colleges like, I don't know, LSU or whatever, Miami U. But it's nice to see that they getting some mainstream love in the sneakers. That's what's up. Hard body. These go crazy. But we're not going to stop the Air Jordan 11 love there. We're going to move on to the Air Jordan 11 Monstars, releasing holiday 2026 with the retail price of $255 USD. This information comes from Sneaker Files and Z Sneakerhead Z. These are inspired by the famous picture of MJ playing on the green screen against those green screen ninjas that animated on the screen turns out to be the Monstars. They have a green suede upper with matching green suede mudguards and a glow-in-the-dark outsoles. The Jumpman is debossed on the lateral collar, and that's pretty much the gist of this colorway. I used to get all the 11s, every one, no skips. That's what I used to do. Not anymore, haven't done that in some years, but I'm gonna end up catching up. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna try to get these for sure. These is go. Just me though. This is like the Space Jams is supposed to be a family buy, but this is gonna be just for me. Yeah, you know, like I've stated 2 times earlier already, I am a sucker for glow in the dark soles. We have the Air Jordan 11 Low Cherry returning summer 2027 with the retail price of $195 USD. They will have a white varsity red color scheme, and this information comes from Sneaker Files, Sneaker Market Row, Brandon Ian, and Z Sneakerhead Z. They will come in a white mesh upper with red patent leather mud guards and an all white midsole and a translucent outsole. $195 for some fucking lows. You're out of your fucking mind. That's never happening. These will brick if that's the price that they putting out. They ain't selling. They've been struggling to sell lows. So you're gonna kick up the price? No. No, fuck no. No. You guys are tweaking, bro. Ain't no fucking way. I'm not doing it. And y'all shouldn't either. I remember when lows was 150, 160, not a 195. Ain't no fucking way they should be trying to tax us like that for 11 lows. No fucking way. Y'all need to stand firm and don't fucking let these brick, bro. Straight up. They're gonna keep jacking the price if we're gonna keep buying. That's just the facts. They initially jacked up the price for the tariffs, but they have all been reimbursed for that, as far as I know. So, what the fuck is the point now? What are we doing? They have no reason to bring the prices down if we're gonna keep buying at this ridiculous ass price. $195 for 11 lows, nigga, please. They got me fucked up. That ain't happening. I don't know if y'all seen these circulating, but there's this Air Jordan 14 purple Ferrari PE. Go crazy. Unfortunately, they are family and friends for Jordan family members only, which is fucking stupid because how we not fam, bro? How we not gang? How we not gang, bro? We, the consumers, we make this motherfucker a brand. How we not gang? That shit crazy, right? Stop playing. They rock a purple suede upper with carbon fiber midsoles. Yellow lands on the Jordan logo on the lateral collar, which matches the gold shanks that are on the midsole. Yellow lettering on the heels. Jordan written on the tongue is in infrared, which matches the insoles. Like, these are the Laker 14s. Like, what are we doing? Shout out to Nigel Sylvester. He's the one that originally posted these. English Soul got a pair, so they gave us detailed looks at these. These is fire. They need to go ahead and drop these, especially for me. But I hate that it says Jordan family members. That shit's hella whack. Like, how we not gang? There is no Jordan brand without the consumers. How we not gang, bro? I don't like that. That shit bothers me. Look at all these fucking boxes in my background. How we not gang? How we not gang, bro? That shit's stupid. Get out of here with that. So I went to work at my job. You know, I got to put my phone away. I can't have it. You know what I'm saying? I leave it in the car. I come back to my car after an 8-hour shift, and it's like Air Jordan 14 Last Shot releasing summer 2027 for 215 USD, and they're gonna rock black, varsity red, and this information came from Kicks Finder. Yeah, fire. I have last shots from 2012, 2011, whenever they released in that time. I have them from then. I could use a new pair. My foot has grown since then, so unfortunately I need a new pair. This pair is named after arguably Michael Jordan's most clutch moment in the NBA Finals, where MJ splashed the game winner over Bryant Russell to send the Utah Jazz home in 1998 Finals and capture his 6th Finals championship and 6th Finals MVP. We last got the last shots in 2018, so by the time they release in 2027, it'd be like a 9-year hiatus, which is a decent time to wait. No images have dropped so far, so we don't know what they're going to look like, but I would assume that they're going to remain OG. Man, I love the 14s, man. Super underrated, but if we talking about underrated, then I have to talk about this next and final thing from the news. It's the Air Jordan 16 Ginger returning summer 2027 with the retail price of 245 USD. They rock a light ginger, dark charcoal, and white color scheme. This info comes from Sneaker Files, Z Sneakerhead Z, Sneaker Market Row, and Brandon Ian. These last and only time they released was 2001. Haven't seen them since. And they're finally making their way back. I think the Air Jordan 16, Air Jordan 19 are the most underrated Air Jordans of the entire 1 through 23 collection. They're both top 10. They're both in my top 10. So to me, hella underrated. Stupid fire. We haven't seen a proper Air Jordan 16 retro in a long time. They have sprinkled some releases with the countdown pack. We got the countdown. We got the black and red 16s then, and we've gotten the white and midnight navy joints a couple times. I know we got them in 2016, and we got them another time after that. But man, I think we're gonna get more than just a retro in 2027 when it comes to the Jordan 16. So let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. All right, welcome to the Brick Report, where I tell you what is going to brick and what is going to fucking move. All right. First off, we have the Converse Shea 001 Premium Slither, releasing July 14th, 2026 with a retail price of 150 USD. I think these are gonna move. I ain't gonna hold you. I think these are gonna move. I don't find them appealing, but they could be Shea's last release with Converse, because you know it's going to Nike, so they probably could move. I think they'll move. Next up, we have the Adidas BB01, releasing July 14, 2026 with the retail price of 250 USD. This is Adidas 3D printed basketball sneaker. I don't think that they'll brick. I think that these are gonna move. I don't think that they're gonna have a full stock either. So I don't know. I'd be surprised if they sat. This is the first of its kind. They'll probably move. But if they dropped another colorway, those will probably brick. Next up, we have the Nike KD 19 Candy Apple, released in July 15th for retail price of 155 USD. These are gonna brick, and they're gonna brick hard. All red shoe, patent leather. Nah, I don't think these gonna do well at all. Brick. Next up, we have the Pharrell Adidas Jellyfish in white, released in July 15th for a retail price of 300 USD. These have been selling every time. I couldn't tell you why, but they've been selling every time. So they're gonna move. I don't know what the fuck y'all see in these, but hey, more power to you. These are trash to me, but they're gonna move. I don't think these are actually releasing because we haven't seen no real pictures of them, but it's the Air Jordan 41 Metallic Silver, releasing supposedly July 16th, 2026 with the retail price of 205 USD. If they were to release, they probably would sell out because it's the first colorway, and that's usually how it works. They don't drop a lot of the first colorway, and they end up moving, but I don't even think they're releasing, so it don't even matter. But if they did, I think they'll move. Next up, we have the Nike Sabrina 4 Limelight Glow, releasing July 17, 2026 with the retail price of 135 USD. These are bricks. These are gonna brick. Shaq at the free throw, brick. Next up, we have the no real proof that these are gonna drop either. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But the Nike Kobe Dunk Low Protro WNBA All Star, releasing July 17th, 2026 with a retail price of 135 USD. These are gone. These are gonna move. These are nice. These is hard. Yeah, these is gonna move. So we don't have to worry about this one. This one's gonna move. You know, it's until I see some damn officials, then I start believing that shit's gonna move. Including this one, the Free the Youth Air Jordan 16, releasing July 17th, 2026 with the retail price of 255 USD. If they actually release, yes, they are gonna move. They will not brick. These are gonna move. We haven't seen 16s in a minute, so the ones that we are gonna get, they aren't gonna sit. Not in my opinion. I don't see these sitting. So yeah, these are gonna move. Next up, we have the Bad Bunny Adidas F50 Ghost Sprint in dark marine, releasing July 18th, 2026 with the retail price of 160 USD. Yeah, these are gonna move, man. I don't think Bad Bunny bricks. I don't think that's even a thing. Until I see it, it's Baba Yaga. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't exist. Next, we have the Bad Bunny Adidas F50 Ghost Sprint in Solar Slime, also releasing July 18th, 2026 with the retail price of 160 USD. Yeah, just like the last thing I said, they ain't bricking. Like, I have to see Bad Bunny brick before I ever consider it brick. His shoes are bricking. His community shows up and show out every time. And lastly, we have the Air Jordan 3 OG True Blue, releasing July 18th, 2026 for a retail price of 230 USD. I really like these and I am going to cop them, but I really think that they're gonna brick. I don't see these. I'll be surprised if these were gone week one. I'd be surprised. I ain't gonna hold you. This economy, y'all let the freaking black cements brick. Y'all gonna go and buy the True Blues now? I mean, granted, it was like almost 2 years ago when that happened. But it happened. So I just think these are gonna brick. That's it, man. That's episode 7. If you've made it this far, man, thank you for rocking. This is probably one of my longest episodes, and if you've made it this far, you a real one for sure. You a real one. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. If you're listening on the podcast, leave a review. Tell me what I'm doing good. Tell me what I'm not doing good at. Fuck with your boy, for real, for real. Until next week, my name is Stretch. This is KickTalk, and I'm out. Peace.